Live, which I like I say all the fucking time now. Shit, we just got through NXT's Stand and Fucking Deliver, and you bet your ass they delivered. It ain't no doubt that them motherfuckers delivered. That shit was good. Not a bad match out of the fucking bunch. Not a bad match. Think about that shit. Shit, when fucking the first match at NXT went to commercial, I said, let me click over, see what the fuck AEW doing. It was that fucking Hang bitch and, I don't know, some fucking jobber. So, I'm like, okay, I'm not missing shit on fucking AEW. Then last time I fucking turned back, it was fucking what? The Young Bitches and fucking Moxley versus the Good Brothers and fucking Kenny Omega. And then Kenny Omega and the fucking one of the young bucks who's supposed to be Billy Badass botching in the ring together, trying to throw each other to a rope and nobody going no fucking where. Yeah, I guess. And they thought that shit was gonna be better than the NXT. That motherfucker was dead ass wrong. NXT almost pitched a goddamn shutout. The only thing I could say, I didn't agree with not putting LA Knight over. But other than that, they did the job. I mean, goddamn, you had brutal matches, you had fucking that tag team match. It was like match after match. It was damn near tearing the fucking house down. And I mean, I totally fucking appreciate that as a fucking wrestling fan. You know, you sit there and you be like, damn, can this shit deliver? Can they stick to what's the name of the pay-per-view? Stand and Deliver. Can they fucking deliver? And they damn sure did. Without of a shadow of a doubt, them motherfuckers delivered. Goddamn Trips and fucking goddamn HBK, Regal and all the motherfuckers down there, they need to be proud. Like, because they put on night one. Now, motherfuckers in night two, they got to fucking get that work. They got to sit there. The bar has been set pretty fucking high. Now, can they keep up with the fucking pace? Because, I mean, you think about the beginning match. Fucking Kushida versus the Bruiserweight. Them motherfuckers went at it. They went at it. They hit hard. That shit was amazing. Like, I was like, when you get a match like that to start off your fucking pay-per-view, and it fucking kicks off like, okay, tonight might be a possible night of magic. And they had magic. It's like match after match after match. I mean, if somebody's on here, if they fucking sit here and know about fucking whatever happened on AEW, you can say it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like I said, the only thing I saw was it's supposed to be the badass young bitch with you most of the time be having the mutton chops. Him and fucking Kenny Omega botching in the fucking ring and shit. That's the only thing I saw, and I turned back and went right back to fucking NXT. So, we on the fucking line. Anybody got any words, anything to say? What did you think of NXT TakeOver Stand and Fucking Deliver night one? I think they fucking delivered. Hey, Randy, I'm so fucking shit out of luck. I'm not in Florida. My sister tried to get the tickets because there was 14,000 people ahead of her. And the tickets she got cost $1,000. Yeah, it was going to be hard. I mean, next year it's going to be better for you, man. You have a shot, you know. I mean, I guess they consider they gave y'all a shot because it's 2 days. You know, night one, night two. So, and we got some people coming. Young Sammy P, Young Charles, Chuck the Night Train Jones.
What's good, T?
I'm back.
We're live.
I done made it back in.
What's good, y'all?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I thought that was a damn good night of wrestling.
Yes,
And
sir.
I wasn't like Randy. I didn't watch no AEW at all.
The
Not
only
today.
thing I
I'll
saw
probably get them on backlog for next week sometime.
on Twitter, the only thing I saw on Twitter about the whole thing is Tyson is the inner circle now. That's it. Yeah, that's my reaction too.
So basically, they did Austin and Tyson just in modern era.
Yeah.
He said Tyson's in the inner circle. I'm done.
They did Tyson and Austin in the modern era. That's it.
That's the only shit I saw, and I fucking turned it off. I was like, But you know what? TakeOver, as always, 10 stars. Fuck Meltzer in the 4.75. That was a 10-star night one.
Even cold.
He already has a rating up already?
No, I'm just saying. You know how he get 4.25, like dumb shit like that. Like,
you know what? I'm almost willing to bet that Dave Meltzer died 10 years ago, and there's some mark on his fucking computer account.
I don't know. Like, I thought every match was good. The only match that I missed part of was the gauntlet match because the fucking sushi spot here don't deliver, so I had to go pick that shit up. And when I came back, it was over.
Hey, that gauntlet match was good, man. You know, Randy wasn't very happy with the outcome, but
no,
I didn't have a problem with Bronson Reed going over.
I read back on it, and they said Swerve stole the show.
He did very well. But you know what? Just for the few minutes that he was in there, LA Knight was on point too.
Man, he was cooking.
Yeah.
He was fucking cooking in there.
He was all over the place. Started the match with a promo. It was sick, dude.
See, I'll have to go back and watch it. See, that's the thing about this Peacock shit, dude. There's no rewind or pause. So I can't.
Oh, so you can't just go back and rewatch it right now?
I think I can now that it's over, but once it's live, you know how on the network before it would say start from beginning?
Yeah.
You have to watch it through.
Oh.
And like I can't even fast forward or cut to like one match. I'll have to rewatch the whole thing all over again. At least to that part and then turn it off.
See, that's where the WWE should be talking to him and try to catch him up like with the network.
And
man,
you know what they need to do too?
WWE doesn't give a fuck anymore. They got their money. They're done with it.
They kept going on mute. I don't know if it was just mine. They kept going on mute when they cut to commercial.
Oh, I was watching the cable feed, so.
Oh yeah, I was on the app.
Yeah, I was watching the cable feed, so I mean, they just kept showing them in the little corner, you know, when Geico was doing their thing. But when you get a chance, the gauntlet match was good. Basically, what happened was, they set that shit up with fucking LA Knight to have a program with Dexter Lumis.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna run a program now. You know what I mean? Randy hates it, so we might as well give him the floor.
Right. I like that Leon Ruff. I'll tell you that.
Hey, solid as a rock, bro. Solid as a rock. He's just so skinny.
Yeah, he's tiny.
I was telling Randy, I hope
him and Swerve was killing it.
I hope he gets that Pearson exception later on.
Because they had them started off.
That's what I saw. I saw theirs part, and then I had to leave. And then by the time I came back, it was done. I was like, already?
Okay. Yeah, about this LA Knight. Let me talk to you. These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers sat here. You bring LA Knight from the NWA. Not only he can talk.
Yeah.
Not only he got they little look they look for. The motherfucker can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like he didn't up his game another fucking level. Because, I mean, if you look in that match, just go look at that match. You see what the fucking he do. Yeah. I'll let you find out about that.
He ran. He was fast. He had a lot of good moves. Caught
he jumped up on the fucking rope.
You know it, he was out of there.
Yeah. And I'm like, you bring him under all this shit. Then you let him lose the Bronson Reed fat ass. Then you fucking bring Bronson Reed fat ass again and fucking get him. And then he lose to fucking Connor Grimes or whoever. The fake ass country bumpkin $1 million man.
But he's a real $1 million man.
I mean, Yeah, we know he got money because all the wrestling he did.
Does he really?
He invested in stocks, and he don't need to wrestle. He fucking to the moon.
I wish I knew how to do that. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gamble, I guess, but I got into that shit too a little bit, but I don't know anything about it.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing around like the little Cash App stocks. I bought me some Disney stock, some Moderna stock.
I bought that dog coin like a week before it blew up, and it blew up to $700, and I just cashed it out. I said, "Fuck this! I know this ain't going nowhere else," and I cashed that $700.
Yeah, I'm just mad I didn't get in that GameStop shit.
Shit, they closed down all the ones here like 2 months ago.
Yeah, they did.
That's over.
They wasn't letting nobody make no money off of that. The Fed stepped in on that one, which I think is bullshit. I think if you was able to sue, you could get your money from them.
Yeah.
It ain't our fault. It ain't our fault that they cornered the market like the fucking Dukes, bro, and the frozen orange juice, man. Like that shit. GameStop was the fucking frozen orange juice. The good old Clarence Beak sliding that fucking briefcase in the parking lot. Real shit. And they tried to stop that shit, talking about, oh, Robin Hood, you got to shut down your why, bro? Because people actually getting money. Yeah, the only thing I don't understand is that fucking cryptocurrency bullshit. Like you can tell me that I got $60 million worth of Bitcoin, but I can't go to the liquor store and get a 40-ounce with it.
But you could buy a Tesla now, though.
But all that shit.
Now they're starting to use that as currency at certain places. Like I know they said Mark Cuban letting you buy Dallas Maverick tickets with it. Yeah. But I mean, it's like the WWE Hall of Fame. It's a figment of someone's imagination. You know, like there's no real gold behind it to make it worth anything to me. At least not yet.
Well, and it's too expensive. Like $1 will get you like 10 million of a fucking one coin because of how blown up it is right now. You can't even get nothing for it. Like, it's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
But I'll tell you what, back to wrestling though, real quick. Io Shirai is gonna main event WrestleMania next year.
Hey, ain't she like one of the best risk takers you done seen in a while?
Bro,
like
she was flying.
All that she had to do was just be in the right place at the right time and catch her.
They let her do. I think she be coming up with that shit. They be like, hey, go ahead, do what the fuck you want to do. Hey, tell her where to be, and that's it.
Yo, I don't know, but when she dove off that skull and her ankle hit that fucking grate, I know that shit hurt it. I don't care if you had padding on or not, bro. Because Raquel didn't catch that ankle.
Nah.
And now you heard that shit go boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Up against that shit going to be swollen tomorrow.
I tell you what, though, she has the right direction on Smackdown or Raw. She's going to be one of the greatest ever.
But you know what? You know what's going to stop her, Sam, is her language. Her she don't speak the language too well. You know, now in her defense, it hasn't stopped Asuka.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Asuka's learning. They be having her promo a little bit.
Yeah, but it's horrible.
Yeah.
Asuka got personality. People didn't grew to like the shit.
That's why I said they still allow her to endure success. So, I mean, Io Shirai, fuck, man.
She's bad, bro. She's so good. She looked smooth out there, like flawless. Like it was beautiful. That was a beautiful match.
I'm just glad they did the right thing and put the belt on Big Mommy Cool. As you see, she now owns Kevin Nash's pyro and fucking little air now.
She fucked up. She was supposed to step in front of the smoke, and she got blasted with that shit.
Yeah, she was in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good for her. You know, it's good for her to carry the belt for a few months. And yeah, like you said, Randy, first thing she gonna do is fucking knock Dakota Kai out, so she can go full solo.
Yeah, you already know that's coming.
Yeah, that's gonna be next. She gonna be asking, "Hey, friend, can I get a title shot?" And then she gonna get her ass whooped.
Yeah. I mean, the whole pay-per-view is that Tommaso Ciampa and Walter. God damn,
that was hard hitting.
I was telling Randy, you know, when we was watching it, I said, you know, that's the easiest way to get out of a match with Walter is for him to have an injury on his chopping hand. Yeah. That's the easiest way for Ciampa to get out of that shit.
But he was chopping him too, though.
Yeah, he took some shit, but it wasn't nearly what the other opponents usually get.
Yeah.
Shit. In that early going, first off, them fucking Walter's chops sound like fucking shotgun shots. When he fucking hits him with that shit. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Like
I
that
give him
boy.
I
He
give him
can
credit.
Walter could work with a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
And they pitched a dandy of a fucking match tonight.
Hey, I give him credit. He sold that hand injury from beginning to end.
Yeah. And then when Ciampa was doing those 20 clotheslines, like, damn, this fool could go. He don't get tired.
Dude, that guy is in phenomenal shape. Like he's a solid wrestler. I don't know what more good I can say about it. He cut the cul-de-sac off, came in bald head, slick, ready to rock. I mean,
it sucks because we're not gonna see like him or Gargano like at WrestleMania, like because they already said they're not gonna move up. They're gonna stay on the fucking.
well, they
the
sent them up.
decision that they made.
Yeah.
They sent them up, and it just wasn't working out, man.
Yeah.
Because like the way Gargano wrestles, see that we had this conversation all the time. The way Gargano wrestles, Randy Orton ain't gonna fucking deal with that shit. You know, with Randy Orton, you got to slow down. You got to wrestle his pace. You know, you have to do it like that. But see, on the flip side of that, Daniel Bryan will wrestle him at that pace.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I mean, I don't know. It's a tough deal. You know, I think there's more upside for Ciampa to move up, but maybe the powers that be don't want him to be up there. Because
He probably don't want to be up there.
Him and Roman can have a great match. Fuck, you keep going down the list. There's a lot of guys now that are in the driver's seat that will have a good match with him. Hell, Lashley will have a good match with him.
Let me tell you something. Fucking Andrade was a caution tale to everybody. It don't even matter if you fucking the queen. They will hold you back.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That's a shame, bro, because he would have been one of the greats, too.
Where do you think he's going?
I think he's going to Japan.
It's looking like that. If he's smart, that's like I think me and Jay Gauthier was sitting there going back and forth. I was sitting there telling him, I'm like, he's talking about AEW. I'm like, you shouldn't even waste your time with them.
Well, him and Will Ospreay can have some great matches together.
I said right now, how everything is cool. Do the Impact Wrestling and do the fucking New Japan. Yeah. Because the only thing why I try to tell people, I say Impact will push you.
Yeah.
He will have a straight shot to getting a good push where he got a chance to win the championship. He go to AEW, he gonna get lost in the shuffle. Look at Rusev. Rusev running around with some basketball shorts on, playing video games and shit.
Hey, he wasn't playing no video games last week. He was throwing motherfuckers in the marquees last week.
Think about that. That's been the showcase. That's been his showcase since he's been over there.
Yeah.
This is the guy. This is the guy that rode in on WrestleMania on a fucking tank.
Yep.
And now he's doing this shit.
Now you don't even know it. He's the best man.
He's the best man in some fucking phony wedding. I don't.
The best man for the job. That girl could get it. Whoever that girl is, she can get it.
I know I should give it a chance, bro, but I just can't. I just cannot get into AEW. Like, I'll watch the pay-per-views. Like, there's shit that I like, but for the most part, I'm like, dude, like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like,
it's hard. It's hard, Sammy. I mean, normally on most Wednesdays, I watch it too. I mean, I have the split screen up, but it's tough, man. Like,
it's a lot of filler. Like, it's just, to me, it's all filler. Like, they shit on Raw and SmackDown sometimes, but like at least like Raw and SmackDown, like they have their storylines and shit. I feel like AEW is just thrown in there.
They got no storylines, bro. They run every week like it's an independent show.
Yeah, it's just matches. Like, go out there and fucking play around for 7 minutes. Like, I don't know. It's just it doesn't do it for me at all.
The only ones that's got stories is like the heavyweight championship, and you know, I'm running out of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm running out of shit. Cause
if your name's John Moxley.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know, man. I feel bad because, you know, you got Tony Schiavone and you got Jim Ross. they're sitting here trying to like put this shit over on the table, and it's hard to do when you like when you look in the ring and the product is just not matching what they're telling us on the mic.
But you know what though? Like Jim Ross don't even sound like enthusiastic about this shit. It sounds like he's just a robot just talking.
Bro, he can't be. He can't be excited about that. Look at the shit that they put out there. And I'm like, you got Arn Anderson sitting here looking at this shit. Arn, didn't you used to yell at people in the WWE for wrestling matches like that? What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
As Scott said, you have to watch the supplemental YouTube shows to get the AEW angles.
Yeah, I don't got time.
Oh, you talking about the ones that they have? What is it? Dark and Midnight and Nick at Night and all that shit.
That one with the Big Show on there now.
Oh, that's on YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
I think all that shit's on YouTube.
Oh, I don't have time for it.
But that's another thing too. Like Will Hobbs was brought up into shit like that. Like, I don't care about fucking Will Hobbs or Aaron Solo or fucking, like I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not gonna spend an hour of my fucking time watching this shit on YouTube. Like, I'm not.
Bro, my thing is this: if it don't look good on TNT, what the fuck am I going to YouTube for?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's crazy, bro.
Think about it. It's just like I said in the beginning of this shit. I said, when I clicked over when NXT first went to commercial, I clicked over, I seen the Hane bitch and some jobber. Mm-hmm. Then, when I watched a whole hour of NXT, then I click over again, it was that fucking 6-man tag, the young bitches, and fucking John Moxley versus fucking Omega and fucking the Good Brothers. And I'm seeing the Billy Badass young buck in there with fucking Omega, and they botching shit, and they fucking can't swing each other around. I'm like, this supposed to be your fucking cream of the fucking crop.
Dude, and they want Hangman Page to be over so bad, and he just don't got it, bro.
I told you, bro. I told you the only thing he did good was when he rode on that horse. I thought that was the coolest thing. It's the first pay-per-view. After that, forget about it.
Hey, he's like James Storm without the talent. Like, he'll drink the beer but can't fucking like his shit just doesn't like. I don't know if he has a problem. I don't know if he has a problem. The only thing he got is that damn. But it just doesn't work.
The only thing he got is that flip clothesline. That's it. The end.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I mean, not to take away from fucking tonight though. Like NXT they show. I don't care how many views or ratings or whatever anybody gets. NXT is the fucking show to watch, the show to be on, the show to fucking tune in and invest your time in. And they proved it on night one. And I know this is just the fucking start of something even fucking bigger tomorrow. And I can't wait till 5 o'clock tomorrow.
And you know what I don't like about tomorrow's show? They're showcasing Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly as the double main event, when really that should be the mid-card match, man. That cruiserweight title should double main with the fucking the NXT championship itself. That should be your double main, the 2 straps. You know? Like, you're gonna tell me this unsanctioned match that we really could do without, is your fucking double main event. There's nothing personal. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything personal there because they've already beaten each other's asses so much that, it'd be different if they was like they weren't allowed to touch each other or anything like that. But like, they've already kicked each other's ass. They both done beat up Roderick Strong's ass. Like, I don't seen enough of the shit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's just like okay, goodbye, Adam Cole. We'll probably see you on Raw after WrestleMania. That's pretty much all that is.
Yeah. But on that note, it's National Beer Day. So cheers, guys.
Is it really?
Yeah. I got to start this poker game. So I'm going to catch y'all later while I watch this fucking show. Let you guys get in. Do your thing.
Hey, Sammy, I want to get in on some of that poker one day. I like poker.
Okay, hey, bro. Okay, before I leave then, I started a poker club. We play online almost every day. So if you want in, give me your email address, and I can put you on the thread. There's like 60 of us. And whoever just fills the table, it's all sit and go, just cash game. You just pay me through Venmo, and that goes for everybody in the chat, too. If you guys want to DM me your email addresses, I'll put you on the thread. And Venmo, buy-in, Zelle, Cash App, whatever you got. I got them all. And then You could win fucking $500 and leave fucking 5 minutes later. Actually, the only gentleman rule we have is just give a 10-minute warning. Don't just bounce because we're all like cool, you know.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah, that'd
if
be
you win
definitely something
big,
to look into.
if you win big, you could just sit down and be like, all right, bro, like 10-minute warning, and then leave 10 minutes later is cool. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, whoever wants in, man, let me know. And we
All
win
right.
this shit almost every day, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, poker's cool, man. It's starting to die down out here, man. You really,
Nah, look
I
at
think,
we got a full table almost right now, getting ready to start.
know what I'm saying is like, you know, where you could go play. I
Yeah,
think we only
nah.
got one casino left with a poker room down here now.
We have a chew match over here, but instead of 10 seats, they fucking spread everybody out to 7 now. But they got the fucking windows all between everybody.
Nice.
But it's cool, but it's not a full table, so.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Sam. Well, shit, we'll hit you up, bro.
All right, y'all take care.
All right, man. You too. Well, I'm telling you, Randy. Now, going into night number 2, to me, I think that cruiserweight match is probably going to be the best match of the night. I mean, I'm not trying to take nothing away from Killer Cross and Finn Balor. I know they're going to do their thing, but it's just Santos Escobar, man, just his character, man, and the way he does his thing. I don't really know too much about the guy from UK, but I just got this feeling. Yeah, I just got this feeling, dude, from their build up that their match is going to be probably the show stealer tomorrow.
No, because the only thing is, the Irish dude, he was like he been off because he was involved in like that Me2 shit kind of shit was going on. He was one of them, you know, when they cracking down on him, like with Joey Ryan and all of them. He was one of them, but apparently, I guess he got proven his shit was false. So that's why he back. So
hey, S. Scott One, you don't want to jump on here? You got a lot of comments, man. You should just jump on here real quick and speak your mind. Send that request. And yeah, I'm not really digging how Peacock's doing business right now either. Like,
yeah, I mean,
we know what they're gonna fucking do, bro. They're gonna, like, right now how they got us spending $250 a month for 4 months and then $4.99 a month for us to be able to stop and pause and all that shit. They're gonna want that $10 a month, motherfuckers. It's a paper chase. You already know how this shit's gonna go. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, you want to see Chris Benoit wrestle? $14.99 a month. And you know damn well I'm gonna fucking pay for it. Bunch of ball walking bastards. That's exactly what they gonna do, man. They ain't fucking slick. Sons of bitches. But yeah,
you want to see
tomorrow night
for $15.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Oh yeah, if you want to see the DX fucking skit of the nation, you're gonna have to pay an extra $5 just for that spot.
It should be fucking what they gonna call it, Peacock Prime, or they probably can't use the Prime part, but there'd be some shit like that.
That's the shit I don't understand, right? Like, they got Peacock, but they already had NBC Universal. They already have NBC Sports. Why the fuck do you need another app? What the fuck?
Because they want you to pay, because they got series on there like that, Saved by the Bell, The Return of the Punky Brewster.
Oh, that's all on there?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to find Punky fine ass. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, you know, I always felt like me, her, and Cherry could do something special.
Hey, the sad part is, when Punky was in her prime, when she was younger, she had her tits chopped down.
I know. What the fuck was her problem with that, you know? Like, she had those big knockers.
Then you come to find out, she let Charlie Sheen take her virginity.
Yeah, now that was something weird there. I heard about it. I don't know too much about that, but
Mr. Tiger Blood himself
took that poor girl to the bathhouse. But getting back to this NXT situation, you know, I feel like tomorrow, you know, I don't think the NXT women's tag belts are going to change hands. They're going to stay with Shotzi Blackheart and.
I'll change it. Why not?
You think they're going to change?
I would, because I mean, let's be honest.
know.
Let's be honest, because what they should have did with the NXT 205 belt to the what they call it, the cruiserweight or whatever the fuck. They should have let old boy stay over in England and let that been the 205 over there, and then let Santos be the one over here. That's what they should have did.
Why they want to unify them though?
Yeah, they want to have this Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon thing going, and they got the possibility of tearing down the house.
The crazy part is, to me, they didn't need a gimmick. Like those two, they didn't need a ladder. They didn't need that.
But you see how good they are. This feud just came together in the last minute, and look at it; it's good to go.
Yeah, exactly. So the lineup tomorrow is what? Balor versus Killer Cross, Escobar versus what's the other dude name from England?
Shit, was he the Irish Ace?
Him and
Jordan
Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly for no apparent reason, and the NXT Women's Tag Belts, and and the North American title, Gargano versus Bronson Reed, your boy
Devlin. There you go,
fellow fat.
Yeah, his big ass better bring it.
Hey, he's been good. I mean, even the way he finished the match tonight, it was convincing to me. Swerve couldn't have got up.
The only thing I said about that, I could have just pictured how he was working LA Knight and Gargano tearing the fucking house down.
They probably just didn't want to give it. They probably just didn't want to give it to him right away. You know what I'm saying? But
you fucking killing him. Like you got him picking all these fucking pinfalls. Like you have him lose to the big nigga, then you had the big nigga help him get kicked out, and I'm like, nigga, how many times you got to take an L? Like you keep giving them L's. You gonna lose credibility in a minute.
Yeah, he'll be all right because that guy can talk his way out of a wet paper bag. I mean, like I said, the motherfucker came down the ramp cutting a promo, Randy. That's something that 80% of that fucking locker room cannot do. And I'm counting the main roster too. He gonna always be all right because he can fucking promo his ass off. And then, if you do want that bell to ring, he can do that too. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you gotta check your shit. It's like your shit behind.
Let's be honest. Like, my bad. I had to check a text real quick. Am I clear now?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like your words got that Japanese thing going.
How about now?
You good? Okay.
What I'm thinking with LA Knight, I'm thinking he's going to get called up quick. I don't even think he's going to do a full year in NXT because he should. He's already ready for the top. He's ready for the main roster already. And let's be honest, time's a ticking on that guy.
Yeah, he up in age. So.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't. There's not a lot that I don't want to discount the product, but there's really not a lot that NXT can do for LA Knight. You know, LA Knight is already ready to go right into an intercontinental situation right away. You know, and God knows your two main shows where you need people to talk a lot, that's where he needs to be. You know what I mean? Where you can do a full 10, 15-minute promo, you know, on Raw. If you're holding a belt, you got time to do a promo. You got time to kill a backstage interview. You know, NXT is all about the wrestling and getting everybody some showtime. You know what I'm saying? And trying to keep everybody happy. Because, I mean, look at NXT's time management, bro. They only finished 2 minutes over. You know? Normally matches got to get cut short. Shit got to be fucked up. They were real good on their time management tonight. Now, tomorrow they can do as much as they want because they're just going to be on the network. You know, but they do have to keep with the time constraints tonight for USA. You know what I mean?
That shit gonna be good. And I mean, shit, you gotta think about it. Then we going into Mania. And then this should inspire the motherfuckers at Mania. Like, look at these boys. They killed it tonight. not a bad match in sight. I mean, shit.
But see,
Everybody.
NXT always does this, and they get the guys on the main roster ready, you know, because like what they say during the match with Walter and Ciampa, McIntyre had chimed in for that match, you know, and then they said for the Raquel Gonzalez match, they said Lita had started like a group watching thing. I mean, even though she's not doing anything at Mania, but you know, they had the attention of everybody, basically.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You sit there, think about it. If you're an AEW fan, you have to be realistic with yourself and sit there and say, it's magic going on that channel.
Yeah.
It's the same old neighborhood shit that's going on here.
Yeah, Mike Tyson joining the Inner Circle doesn't exactly set the world on fire.
You wasted him. You wasted him on a night that you should have held him. That's where Tony Khan should have said, you know what? We're going to put you back to next week when we have the whole day to ourselves and we can work every fucking thing out.
That's right. That's right.
Because now NXT going to Tuesdays. So.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a bad move.
Well, Tony Khan thinks he's a fucking genius, I guess.
No, he trying to be the modern Vince McMahon and don't know how to do it.
Yeah, he ain't got a clue how to do it.
Because, I mean, shit. This is where I'm going to keep saying this and I'm going to keep saying this. If I could watch Impact and do not see no botches, and Impact's supposed to be a lesser, superior product than AEW, it's something wrong. It's something wrong.
Something really wrong.
And I'm like, if I look over there and them boys are working their asses off, botchless, doing their thing, having entertaining matches. Yeah. And you look at AEW, who's supposed to be better than them, and you see them motherfuckers can't cut the mustard. If you go down and watch the NWA as the NWA's back on Fit TV or Fight or whatever the fuck they call it.
What is that FITE?
Yeah. And you can look over there, the same thing with Ring of Honor. And you can go look over there, you don't see botches and shit over there. It's something wrong. And they got lesser wrestlers.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the Ring of Honor. And it's something wrong. This is where people need to sit here and think. Like, AEW, they not holding up to their own fucking standards. They need to get it together. You know, I would love them seeing to get together because pressure makes diamonds. The more companies come up, it's better for wrestling because it pushes the WWE. It had them push with NXT. It has them push the fucking NWA, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan, AEW. But I mean, if something's fucking up in the chain, then everybody gonna sit there and say, hey, shit, we ain't worried about them. Why? What you wanna? You don't wanna watch us, but you wanna go watch a botch fest over there? And that's the sad part. You know, all this shit Cody Rhodes sat there and promised, and this is why I be on his ass. Because he sat there, what are you doing? Oh. Well. Anyway, you sit there and promise all this shit, and you can't back up, you can't keep your promises. And there's no reason why AEW should be better than what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they got the horses, but you got to ask yourself, why do they fucking storylines be horrible? Why do the wrestling don't be on point? It's not like you don't have the fucking ability. It's not like they don't have the money to bring motherfuckers in there because they do. That's a disheartening shit. It's like you sat there, if you listen to Cody Rhodes' little fucking opening shit, like everything that AEW is supposed to be, that the WWE is not, they sit there and they brag about the ratings. I'm like, if anybody sit here and watch, I'm going to get to that New Japan shit. If you sit there and watch the differences in the shows, you would really truly think like AEW, how they talk, you would think AEW be fucking wrestling better than Raw, Smackdown, And they fucking take sides like, yeah, we beaten NXT. Okay, you might be beating them in the fucking ratings, but your wrestling is nowhere close to where they is.
You think they still beating them in the ratings, though? I don't think they are. Scott won you right. That belt is ugly as fuck.
Yeah, I wanted to get to that shit right after this point. And I'm like, that's the bad part. I'm like, you living off the ratings, but I'm like, could you realistically say we're better than NXT? I'm not even talking about the WWE or Raw, Smackdown, because they ain't nowhere close to being better. But I'm like, this is what I was worried about when you let wrestlers be the vice presidents and be their own fucking bookers. This is what I was worried about when we had this shit, and all y'all was telling me, "Oh, you worried? It's gonna be okay." This Kenny Omega is great. Let me tell you something, Jack. That motherfucker who wears the skin of Kenny Omega now ain't nowhere close to that Japan Kenny Omega. They're not even the same fucking zip code.
Nah, he's
The Young Bucks still flash here and there, but they didn't took the foot off the gas.
They're not applying the effort that they used to apply. There's no doubt about that. You can see the difference in effort that's being exhibited. There ain't none really. The motherfuckers don't try no more.
It's a difference of being a vice president than just being a fucking employee.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it now. They sitting there saying, okay, well, we're vice presidents, we can take it easy.
Yeah.
You know? Them with the selling, I don't know who the fuck's teaching them. These people do not know how to sell correctly.
They do a lot they do a lot of no selling.
Yeah.
And that shit just doesn't work.
You sit there and you, just like how you were saying about Walter selling the hand. Hell, he was on top after he won. He was still selling his fucking hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, you look at them.
The way to the end.
Tell me this, Charles. And I go back to this. I mean, as many times we can sit here and talk about Cody Rhodes is supposed to be the man, right? He's supposed to be the boss and everything. How the fuck you get powerbombed by 7'2" Shaq and it just basically pop back up?
I don't know. Honestly, I think that Cody Rhodes has gone into business for himself. Doesn't really care about it anymore because he's so busy doing all these other projects for Turner that I don't think wrestling is like his pride and joy anymore.
He wants to be such.
Getting his father's cattle back was all smoke screen. That was all chin music.
Hey, he wants to be a big star so much. You see it. He has this thing where he figured he should have been the big mega star.
Yeah, but I mean, he has a lot of shit going on now where he's not even needed in wrestling. You know, if you're going to have a reality show with your wife and you're doing the fucking You Got Talent, American Idol shit they do on that channel, you know, like he has all these different things going on, then shit, why not? You know what I mean? Just be a real executive and just be that. Don't be a talent no more.
Because it's not enough. He wants to be a wrestling god.
He can't be a wrestling god. Wrestling God just went into the Hall of Fame. You know?
But that's what I'm saying. He wants to be all that shit. That's the problem. He wants to be a big star. He wants to be a leading man when he acts on fucking Arrow or whatever fucking other show. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. And it's like,
you know what?
Dude.
Let me tell you something. You know why fucking wrestlers shouldn't be able to book their own fucking shit? Because somebody gave Cody Rhodes that stupid ass idea to outbook himself for any fucking world heavyweight title match ever on the fucking show, which was the dumbest fucking shit you could ever do. Now he can never challenge for an AEW title match ever.
Don't worry, it's gonna be some him versus Tony Khan down the road, Battle of Control or some fucking Mickey Mouse.
And let me guess, Tony Khan's gonna fucking break out the jiu-jitsu like Eric Bischoff used to, huh? Fuck.
That boy can't jiu-jitsu shit except for his daddy's checkbook. And that's it.
Oh,
boy,
man.
if you ever seen a harmless looking motherfucker in life, look at Tony Khan.
Yeah.
That motherfucker look like he should be behind the fucking computer, crunching numbers.
Yeah, he's definitely the new Dixie Carter.
Shit.
And it's only a matter of time before his dad.
I can't even put him at that level. You know, Dixie Carter with all her ineptitude with controlling her company and all that shit, when the bitch came on there and played the heel, she was pretty decent. It was believable.
Yeah, but as an executive, she was horrible.
I agree. I said all her ineptitude.
Remember, she's responsible. She's a part of that fiasco of having that high, incoherent Jeff Hardy go to the ring. That was on her watch.
It was a lot of them. It wasn't just her.
Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett fucking Kurt Angle's wife, that was on her watch.
Okay, nigga,
come on now. That was on her watch.
We can't say what people do, because remember, technically Jeff Jarrett was Dixie Carter was more of a partial owner. You remember back then? That's what got him pushed out.
He was fucking her in the locker room, wasn't he?
No.
Didn't the bitch catch him in the locker room when he was in there sweeping the floor up or some shit?
I don't know. He was in there giving it a stroke, but that's what got him pushed. That's what got him pushed out. You remember when fucking when that shit came out? Hey,
yeah,
that's what got him pushed out. You remember he had control, and then they said, "Okay, you can't cohabitate with an employee's wife." It's one thing she's an employee, but she was a top star's wife. You sitting there banging.
Now, mind you, we all know that he wasn't too worried about her as he was stalking Raka Khan at the Starbucks.
Yeah.
You know, hey, and we ain't heard nothing from Raka Khan ever again after that.
Well, she said something like last year or something.
Oh, did she?
She talked about how Kurt Angle tried to rape her and shit.
Oh.
And how he used to beat her. Shit. We all know Kurt had a thing for some black ass.
Yeah, I can't blame him.
But what I'm saying, what they went wrong, like that, I can't put that on Dixie. As when she took more control, when he did that, that's when they pushed his ass out, and that's when he wanted to go start Goldberforce and all that shit.
Okay, well, I got a better one for you then.
He was hitting her in the back of the steam ring.
Dixie hired Hogan. Dixie brought Hogan in. That's all her fucking fault.
Hey, you know Hogan was selling her a dream. Let me tell you something, Dixie.
Hogan went down there and destroyed TNA just like the good fucking soldier he was told to do by Vince.
Do you remember when that night when Hogan came on there, they was taking over? That's when they moved to Monday, and they had him coming on there, and then the other one, WWE, it was Bret Hart returning and having he had a face-to-face with Shawn Michaels, right?
I think so. I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. That was when fucking they had fucking poured that Kool-Aid on Rob Van Dam at the TNA show, remember? And it wasn't just that's when they had Val Venus.
Yeah.
I think Nasty Boys. Even everybody you could think of who wasn't working at WWE was over there that night.
And none of it matched Bret the Hitman Hart hitting that stage at 9 o'clock. None of it.
Nah. Hey, you remember my old we had on one in the living room TV.
We were standing in the hallway watching both. Yup. Hey,
I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like,
I was like, yo, Randy, they just poured some fucking Kool-Aid on Rob Van Dam. Like, I don't know what the fuck. They hit him with that fruit punch concentrate, that iris.
Yeah, what was that? Abyss did that or some shit like that.
Like, man.
And I think, wasn't that Rob Van Dam? Yeah, Rob Van Dam was gone after that.
Yeah, I think so.
That was the first time he left. Right after that shit. But I mean, this the thing I can say.
No, I think it was 2011. Scott won. I think this was 2011 when this happened.
Yeah, Orlando Jordan was there.
Oh yeah, Orlando Jordan and his wife
and his boyfriend,
his husband. I mean, shit.
Yeah, you remember he had both.
Because wasn't his husband on like the Real Housewives of Atlanta or some shit? Like, or he was on one of the hairdressing shows.
I was gonna say, you talking about Cordell Stewart?
No. Although Cordell Stewart, he plays at the same table. What I'm saying is, I remember Orlando Jordan. He had like whatever dude it was. He was the guy that did hair and stuff.
No, if you remember, that's when he was doing that. I forgot his little character. He had both. He had a dude taking him to the ring and a female.
Yeah.
He was like,
question. You think Velveteen Dream's ever going to come back to programming?
it's getting harder because the WWE is just they stacking up NXT. It's like he falling like boop, boop, boop. I think it's time for him to go to Impact.
Yeah, but if he really has like these rape cases on him, ain't nobody going to touch him. He's going to wind up being radioactive.
Shit. Speaking of radioactive, Deshaun Watson is radioactive now.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson is real radioactive.
Hey, Nike dropped him. The other shit dropped him this morning. Shit, he losing everything.
Damn, dude. Man.
He got, what, 22 cases now? That's the number now.
Yeah, I think it's up to 22. And 2 of them came out publicly. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Deshaun Watson. This got to be the first offseason of that nigga's life.
Shit, that's the worst time of his life. Jordan had a teen boy, and he was going to sexually harass Rob Terry. Jesus Christ.
That's horrible. That's as bad as it gets right there. Rob Terry with that roundhouse kick.
I don't know if that would have been worse or fucking Randy Orton's uncle, R.I.P., had to sit in that back seat.
He passed away, yeah.
Sitting in that back seat, suffering the shit he had to go through. You got niggas trying to rape you.
I wonder whatever happened to Rob Terry. He would have been great. He would have been great for NXT UK.
Just TNA fucked up losing Billy Corgan. I think everything happened for a reason. Because that inspired Billy Corgan to fucking bring back the NWA. So I got no problem with that. And to me, TNA doing pretty good. When they got the people from Canada that bought them, they broke it down, and then they running efficient now. So I got no problem over there. Hey, Randy, thoughts on Triple H saying he spoke to Punk? I'm not surprised. You have to. You have to. They probably had a conversation when, you got to think about it, when he went to that fucking show on Fox, they had to have a conversation about Punk. Because no matter what they say, and Triple H, you know his ego's big, Triple H wish he could sell as much merch and shit as CM Punk. He wish he could be over as CM Punk. Nobody's buying them goddamn swastika shirts, nigga. That he was trying to sell. Them fake ass He-Man fucking logo. Nobody was buying that shit.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You know it. What he said, nigga? My name is fucking.
Nigga said, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
My name is David Ruffin, and these are the
Temptations. You're like, you all lost your mind? I'm going to kick your ass.
And the only thing you remember, that nigga getting thrown out that car. And that was the end of that nigga.
Fuck, yeah. Yeah. Man, just think, man. Otis Williams is still the only temptation left.
He like 80-something now, I think.
He's the only one left. Because even I didn't know it, but Dennis Edwards died like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so man,
he's the only original.
Yeah, he's the sole survivor
and the sole fucking survivor. Whoever they got now, all these fucking Johnny come late, they got some other ones. But yeah, I mean, shit. You think about it, it's been tragedy. Damn near, you look through the whole Temptation roster, it's been tragedy all over the place. Hell, Otis, his goddamn son, fucking taking that damn, getting killed.
Yeah, he died at work on the construction site.
So you just imagine all that shit. It's been tragedies all over the Temptations. All the hits and everything, tragedies.
Blue went to go check the oven and never came back.
No, the bad part about that dude, he got motherfucker trying to rob him and lift his legs up.
Yeah.
That's up.
Yeah, that whole thing was scandalous, man.
For a car.
It was scandalous.
Like, you could have took the damn car. You had to shoot the dude.
Kyle Mackey. You know, they probably named it Peacock because Peacock's the logo of NBC. It's the bird. You know? Jose, you stupid. Like, I need to have that cigarette behind my ear and be standing by a payphone. Hey, I'm waiting on a call.
Have that shit either or hanging out your damn mouth.
Oh, man.
Like that damn legendary picture I got at that pool table.
Come on, look here, baby. Look like I'm going to be in here a couple more days. You doing what I'm telling you to do out there? You taking care of business out there?
Shit, goddamn Leonard Washington. That's that Leonard Washington type shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I'll never forgive you for this. Oh, man.
Fucking horrible. Shit. What I was gonna say, shit, and then fucking Mania.
The Tumbo swatting everything in this damn commercial.
He's still getting a paycheck. Hell, he got one in from coming to fucking America too.
Yeah, he was in there too. Yup.
Motherfucker getting his old ass still getting paychecks.
Yup. Yup.
Nah, squeeze that shit. Wait for the payphone like it more money.
Horrible.
It's all about motherfucking trying to get that fake ass TV in Frankfurter. That shit had one fucking cinder block.
You didn't notice. He didn't feel the fact that he was carrying a block down the stairs with 2 cinder blocks in it.
Man, hey, thank God that they made the TVs better. Oh my God.
Yeah, the TVs
heavy. Shit, you remember my fucking apartment on Sterling had that big 36-inch? That motherfucker was heavy as fuck.
Yeah, big time, man.
And then, I had that loft, that other TV I had. You imagine trying to fucking come up and go fucking one? That shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Damn near fucking scratching the walls and every fucking thing. Trying to get that motherfucker up the stairs.
Yeah, I remember that motherfucking TV.
Shit. You think about it. Shit, fucking Ty just got rid of that motherfucker. It was in her garage for years.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Man, them old SD TVs used to get it done. Remember when we used to have a whole bunch of people over and we was all crowded around a 19-inch? Boy, well, we
you talking about the house? At my old house?
Man.
Everybody just sitting there watching. And then what was that? 1 year I just said, fuck it. I want a fucking 60 in. I said, fuck that. We watched WrestleMania on a 60 this year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Those are good times, man. Those are real good times.
Shit, we got to start
recording that shit times when this fucking shit lifts up.
Well, they said they're supposed to open everything back up in June.
Yeah, that's where everybody goes and gets their shots, though.
Yeah.
Everybody still got to go get them fucking shots in the arms. I'd rather just do the Johnson & Johnson, the one-hitter quitter.
That's what I want.
But nobody knows where they're at and shit.
Yeah, I don't want them 2 shots.
Because from that shit's on right now, because I'm watching ESPN, and ESPN got the basketball game on.
I've been seeing the little alerts from fucking Bleacher Report.
Well, what channel was it on?
Shit, it was on. Wasn't it on?
I thought it was supposed to come on ESPN.
Damn it. I was gonna say, no, it wasn't on fucking.
Shit, that nigga Demetrius Johnson and beat everybody, nigga, in his weight class. Like there ain't nothing else for him to do. He goes to every.
That's what I thought. Tornado. It's on TNT.
Company. Oh, it
came on after. It came on after AEW.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it right now. This nigga got on some look like one of them old Muay Thai fights from that Van Damme movie. Yeah.
Shit.
Fighting outside when they carried him out and shit.
Who you talking about? Him and Jose, or him and me, or?
Wait, Demetrius lost Tornado? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, Minnie Mouse. What's that? Minnie Mouse. Whatever the fuck he lost.
That motherfucker don't never fucking lose.
He lost.
The only motherfucker I know that was sponsored by Xbox. That nigga had Xbox on his ass when he used to fight in the UFC.
Sound like he got put on his ass tonight.
Well, you should see this. This is a bloodbath. It look like they fighting with fucking glass on their fucking fist. The whole
Yeah,
face is gassed in.
yeah. Scott, I seen that they mixed up the Johnson and Johnson shit, and they had to throw him out. They got to make him bring
Yeah,
him back.
bro. That's what I was trying to tell you. They was making the fucking Johnson and Johnson shit in the same warehouse that they was making that AstraZeneca. And they fucking fucked up and mixed the goddamn concoctions together. They lost 15 million doses, bro.
Dumbasses.
Like, come on, man.
No, because I mean, I've been talking to people. Everybody who take it, you see, they get sick, they get headaches. Like you get that shit.
Melissa
You have to take the day off.
When Melissa got her second Pfizer, she was feeling bad for like the next day and a half.
You gotta take the day off.
And the doctor said that it's gonna be like that, and then after that she bounced right back. But see,
Yeah.
I don't want to do 2 separate shots, bro. I'd rather just take the Johnson & Johnson. Give me that one-hitter quitter.
And then if that make you sick, you just take the day off. Sit your ass at home.
Just deal with it.
Yeah.
Like Batista said, you just deal with it. Shit.
Jose, I'm gonna wait till they start thinking.
Jose crazy as hell. Nigga, just because you in the post office, you should be taking that shit, nigga. Like, we already done seen all these people that's been got it, and they ain't dead, so fuck it, nigga. we let that first, second, and third wave go by with them already.
I think they trying because they got in the UK is another variant. Somebody got to be in there creating this shit.
But see, here's the thing, though. You know, you're just getting this vaccination so that it doesn't bring you down. You still can catch it, you know, and you can still be sick with it. But these vaccinations are supposed to make sure that you don't go to the hospital and that it doesn't turn to be fatal.
Yeah.
But you're still going to get sick if you don't do your social distance and you don't do your fucking masking and all that stuff. And, like, those motherfuckers in Texas, bro, all them people, nigga, the Rangers ain't going to win shit anyway. So you going to go risk your life to fucking, like, you going to risk your fucking life to go be sitting up in there for a team that ain't going to fucking make it to the playoffs anyway? That shit don't make no sense to me, bro. That shit don't make no sense.
Well, it's supposed to be like most black people drinking Ciroc.
Thick ass gash on that boy eye. They should have stapled his ass.
Shit, you can't do that in a damn fight.
What happened? They used to be able to stitch people up during the fight. You remember watching Raging Bull?
And he gonna stitch somebody up and they gonna go out there and get cold cocked again. Right in it.
You don't remember watching Raging Bull and the cut man was practicing like stitching that meat up, talking about you gotta be able to do this in 60 seconds. That shit was hard.
Fucking crazy.
That motherfucker was stitching that chuck roast.
Shit. You think about it, that's like motherfuckers you see in wrestling. They go out there and fucking get cut open and they put that glue and then go get fucking hit right in the same place and that shit bust right back open.
Bust that motherfucker right open.
Shit.
Oh, man.
What the fuck you to doing that shit?
Yeah, man. Shit. Well, we might as well call this a wrap. I gotta go to sleep. I got an early haul as usual. But tomorrow,
that's crazy. This shit, you can't even tell it's fucking late. It's confusing. This goddamn time change.
Is that Rich Franklin? Damn, Rich Franklin then got old.
Shit, everybody in fighting, then got old.
That's true, because Mark Coleman is a straight senior citizen now, bro. The Hammer.
I remember first seeing the fucking Ultimate Fighting on tapes back in the 90s.
Shit, nigga, where I live, it was the Ultimate Fighting Championship almost every fucking Friday night after the domino game. Somebody was going to argue. Somebody was going to set up a circle. And somebody was going to get their ass whooped.
Shit, that ain't shit. Out there, all you got to do is have a dice game, and that was it.
Yeah. And then they started worrying about niggas killing each other.
Mm-hmm. You have a damn dice game, either it's going to be gunplay or somebody, bet you on 6-8. Bet you on 6-8.
And they start
You
arguing
got
about the man that
pops.
was thrown on the floor and shit. Yeah.
I see many of them.
Well, I'm going back to the Phoenix Suns and Utah Jazz. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but shit, we be back on here tomorrow, probably for the aftermath of fucking NXT night too,
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow wrap up NXT and then the go home show for Smackdown.
which they already filmed.
They already
They
filmed
filmed,
it. And then the
yeah,
big
they did that shit last. They
Saturday.
did all they filming. I think the only thing was semi new was the Raw, but everything else they filmed that shit SmackDown last week because all they gonna have is what, Andre the Giant shit, the female shit, and all that shit. It's just like the Hall of Fame. They filmed the Hall of Fame that you saw yesterday. They filmed that shit last
Why
week.
don't they just get rid of the Andre the Giant, man? They've already killed it. Just get rid of it.
Because they have to honor was those really fans in TakeOver. Yeah, they had to be because there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
That if you look at it how they had it,
If they weren't like regular people, they were all related to somebody, but they had fans in there.
yeah, it was packed. If you look at it, they had levels, and then they had the levels on the back end where the announcers at, and then there was people sitting on the front row on the non-camera side.
Yeah. True.
I think that's the one thing they ain't got to worry about when everything opens back up. Like how it was fucking times where there was no fucking people on the non-camera side or the camera side. I think they all gonna be booked up because people gonna be so starving to go out somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, shit, we might as well wrap this puppy up.
All right.
And we'll get back at it tomorrow. And I don't know if you want to give him his credit or not, nigga, but Chris Paul done made the Phoenix Suns better. He's made them better. Look at their record. When was the last time they was 35-14? Had to be when they had Barkley and Marley and Johnson and all them.
Charles, they better because they've been sorry so many fucking years, and they got good players. They got Devin Booker. That kid's good.
Nigga, they got the same players that they had the last 3 years.
And
Chris Paul has turned these guys around.
Fella. And they got Monty Williams as a coach. Monty Williams can coach.
He can coach, but I'm telling you, you got to give Chris Paul his credit, man. They are playing 248% better than they were last year without him.
And Chris Paul gonna be the same little asshole he always been. Get somebody to the first round and get lost afterwards.
Hey, for Phoenix, that's amazing, though. You know
Probably so.
You know what killed me about Rudy Gobert? Yeah, he does all this dunking and all this. Like he's legit been dunking on DeAndre Ayton all night, right? He been dunking on DeAndre Ayton all night. But what pisses me off, he'll go right up there against the Lakers against Earl Drummond, and then he won't want to fucking do shit no more.
You said Earl Drummond.
Or Andre, my bad.
Shit, is he there?
Fuck, I get Earl from.
Fucking probably either Earl Stevens, aka E40, or
Yeah.
Earl who Joy Taylor used to be with. I don't even think she with him no more.
Oh, Earl Watson.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I saw some new pictures of fucking Megan Denise. Yeah, where that Bonnie used to be is a big red heart. Where that
I saw that.
used to be is like some kind of fucking bird or some shit now. He totally fucked that up. Like that's retirement pussy, nigga. Like that's the kind of pussy nigga you can go ahead and retire with, nigga.
Hey, I just been noticing Joy like as of late. She been looking so damn good.
Yeah, but when does Joy Taylor stop looking good? She always been fine as fuck. The question is, now that you got Charlie Arnold, her real name now, right? Now that she's running full take, the question becomes, what happened to fucking Roz Golden Wude? Remember her fine ass? Now she ain't on nothing no more. She used to be on TNT and she used to do first take. Now she ain't doing nothing.
I don't know. Maybe her contract.
She must have said no to somebody.
Probably. You know how that.
I don't blame her. Shit, say no. Shit.
You know how that goes.
She has the most beautiful eyes, man.
That's why Charlie got fired.
Huh?
That's why Charlie's leaving. She probably said no to somebody.
Well, shit. Charlie said, fuck it, I don't need this shit no more. When they started bitching about her being nonchalant about Randy Orton's promo, she was like, you know what? I don't need to be here no more. Take it easy.
Because it's the same promo. Randy Orton do the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just like Edge. Edge promos are the same. You look at the shit, it's the same shit. He's going to get hyped up. Oh, yeah, I'm a legend. Go sit your old ass down. Nobody cares.
Oh, stop.
Shit.
All right, man. I'm out, man. Well, you said she didn't give up the cheeks.
She didn't.
Nah,
I'm proud of her.
Nah, she didn't. The Joy Taylor show is fine, boy. You talking about the woman that got hot butter?
No, think about this. She can do whatever she wants to. She cut all her hair off. Didn't stop the show.
Yeah. And some women, when they cut their hair off and shit, it don't go good for them.
Orton been fighting the same people for a year and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been 3 years. Because what, the year before last, didn't he go with Bray Wyatt? Now they going again?
No, it was last year was supposed to be the year of Edge. And then when the Edge came back, we had to deal with it some more.
No, but what I'm saying is, didn't Orton fight Bray Wyatt the year before last?
No, he was fighting him last year.
AJ Styles. And then the year before that was him and Bray Wyatt. Because him and Bray Wyatt just wrestled at WrestleMania where they did the roaches and shit on the fucking ring, remember? And now they fucking going again.
No, that's what he said. Yeah, they had them snakes with him.
Yeah, he had them roaches and termites and shit on the ring, remember?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember that now. Maybe he don't only want to work with certain people.
I guess. But shit, Bray Wyatt, he went in too. He get to go plug JoJo, come in, wrestle Randy Orton, go back home and plug JoJo some more.
Shit, you see how good he got it? He didn't put 2 kids in her in less than 5 years. Shit.
Yeah, she always liked them stocky white dudes, so shit. That nigga Bray Wyatt cashed in on that shit.
36 was Edge. 35 was Bray.
Yeah.
And then he went against Bray Wyatt after Edge went out.
Yeah.
But shit. Let's wrap this shit up, boy.
All right, man. I'll holler, man. You guys take it easy.
All right. Everybody take it easy. We will see you tomorrow for NXT. Go ahead.
NXT TakeOver. I think it is.
TakeOver.
Yeah, TakeOver.
Stand and deliver.
Stand and deliver.
Night 2. I'm gonna need you. If you want to come and hog some camera time, then know to be ready. Okay.
All right.
All right. Anyway, good night, everybody. All right. We see y'all tomorrow.
And like and subscribe.
Like how he said, how Junior said.
Yep.
All right. Night.
Night.